Hello, I'm Mary Gunn. I'm Mary Gunn Fun, founder and head professor of Fun University, and your intrepid hostess of Craft Roulette tonight. This is episode 51. 51 weeks of fun. I have been here every night, every Friday night for 51 weeks, except that we had two special guest kind of things. But it's been a great journey, and I have met so many nice people, and thank you so much for being a part of our Friday night fun. Next week is our first anniversary show. We will be having a special guest, Christine Bertram. I got to get some rest before that. That girl is on fire. But I wanted to remind you, because this is important, and I hope to remind you several times. I got a note here so I don't forget. Tonight's submissions are going to be what we use for drawings on our first anniversary show for prizes. And we have hundreds of dollars of prizes. So this is the show to put in a card this weekend using the parameters that we will spin for later tonight. 48 hours, we'll go over those things, but this is the show. I just want to make sure you know that. Another thing is that we have been having a lot of fun developing a new show called Cut the Crap and Create. And we had a wonderful woman from Melbourne, Australia this week named Carriere Woodhouse. And I will tell you, if you ever have a creative slump, or you think you get a little down in the dumps thinking you are not creative, that is the show for you to watch. She was just like this little creative encouragement glitter fairy. And I felt so much more creative when I got done talking to her. So please, it is on our YouTube channel right along with Craft Roulette. So it's easy to find. We have another exciting guest on Cut the Crap and Create next week. And I'm going to get this out early because I may forget. Her name is Teresa Black. I knew her from my Close to My Heart days. She is a hoot and a holler, and I am so looking forward to getting to spend some time with her and just discussing creativity, her journey, my journey, how they crossed, where they went apart, all the different things. So please join us. That's Wednesday, and I can't remember when, but I think it's at 11 Central Time. She's great. So, okay, I think that's all my housekeeping. Oh, one more thing. You guys have to have fun tonight, okay? That's it. Okay, we're good. We're set. We have a delightful lady coming on tonight. We've had her on once or twice before. I think once. On episode 39. It was just in December, but it seems like it was years ago. It was a year ago, but seems like years ago. And we had a really good time. I'll tell you something. She's Team Orange. Yes, from Ottawa, she's originally from Ottawa, from Toronto, Canada. Right? No, she's giving me the no. Where is it? Where are you from?
Let's bring her on.
Ottawa. She is from Ottawa. Julie Carriere. Yay!
Hello, I'm still in Ottawa. Haven't moved. We can't go anywhere.
That's true. Well, I remembered you had something to do with Ottawa, and it doesn't matter. I barely know where I am. So anyway, I can't keep up. Welcome back. We're glad to have you. So
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're still locked down?
No, I think we're in Orange. No kidding. We're in Orange.
Is that like an alert or an alarm level?
Yep.
Oh, Team Orange.
Yellow, orange, red. I think we're in Orange. So,
oh my gosh.
Yes, I can get my hair cut tomorrow. It's a little long.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be good. That'll feel good. You'll feel better when you can do that.
Yes.
Yeah. We're going to go ahead and we know about Julie if you watched her before, and I see some of her buddies, design team people in the peanut gallery, but let's go ahead and say, well, now I got you in the wrong place. What else can I get wrong? I think I'll just punt and let you tell us.
So yes, you've mentioned that I've got a few of my buddies from the creative design team. So I am a Close to My Heart consultant, and I am part of the creative design team where we inspire people. Like, our main focus and our main goal is just to help the community and get inspired and do lots of pretty work. Like the girls that I'm with, I'm very lucky and I feel very privileged. And it's nice because we learn from each other and we kind of like build on each other's projects. We're pretty much like minded people, so we strive to do our very best. So it's a really fun team to be on,
Yeah.
and it's just brought something new to my crafting world because sometimes you get stuck in a rut. So, I told you I had a surprise for you, or I don't know if it's a surprise, but so this show, when I did episode 39, it was in December, and I thought, how can I parlay this into scrapbooking? Because I mainly do scrapbooking, as you know.
Hmm.
I do cards, I love making cards, but I mainly do scrapbooking. And then I thought, and I think you've seen it, so I've embarked in this really ambitious journey. And I figured, well, if Mary can sit with us every Friday, maybe I can do something too. So I've started this 52-week project with my VIP group. And every month I create 4 sketches for them and we document our everyday life. And every week I post a video. So I will be posting my video for this week, which is we're starting in March. So of course I'll wait for my haircut. have a nice pic- have a nice picture of the nice haircut. And I'll probably have a picture of this craft roulette that we're doing right
There you
now.
go.
So I'm documenting with my VIP and a few people. I've had good feedback.
That's
Even
neat.
card makers are wanting to do this because it's a 6x8 album. So it's small, it's easy to do. And basically, you just take 1 or 2 pictures
Mm-hmm.
that you like out of your week and you scrapbook them.
Yep. Yep.
So it was inspired by, I think it was inspired by you, Mary.
Well, if you want to be inspired to stay busy, I am the bee. I don't know why. I keep thinking I'm going to stop, but I don't. But I am very glad you're doing that. And I think tonight we should talk more about scrapbooking because scrapbooking is often been the thing that, oh, I started scrapbooking, it overwhelmed me, and I quit. And I've been talking a
Mhm.
lot about that just this week. And all the things that get in your way. And talking to Carrie about scheduling and big projects and different things that she was talking about too. It's all working together. So I'm looking for that. May just be a what I'm very proud of you for doing that. And you know what? Big nod kiss to you, girl. That is good. And big nod kiss to your girls that are following you on that too, because
Yeah. So Gail is following. She's
oh,
on here
good,
tonight and she's following
good,
as well.
good.
And I'm putting pictures. So I know that you were a consultant as well. And I'm sure that you know that we're always trying to put out content and we're always trying to inspire people. I have a bin full of beautiful layouts with no pictures.
Yep,
No pictures.
yep.
So this was and I said to my VIPs and to anyone that listens to my YouTube channel, like, this is also for me. So
Yes.
I'm actually scrapbooking and I got myself a cute little Epson printer. I love it.
Oh,
And
good.
I print as I go
Yep.
and it's one picture. So there's
That's
no real
great.
excuse.
No.
And,
I
and
think there's, I think
I'm
one of,
using scraps
yes, exactly.
and
I
I'm
think one of the
using up my
things
scraps.
people are, it's frightening because of
Oh,
for one thing,
absolutely.
it's frightening because of the responsibility of it. But I say take control and write the story because I might as well write the one I want written, and it's a control busy bee thing. So I'm all about taking over the reins on that one. I don't want somebody else's story being told about my family, but me. And so, as the queen bee, it's true that they're welcome to put input on it, of course. But it's kind of my thing. But your girls that follow you then will be able to have something at the end of the year they will be very pleased with. And that will become, if they don't go on with it, that will become a lot of their memories. In the future,
Absolutely.
it'll be right there, encapsulated, because the rest all just kind of. And then you get to an age, and this happens, and I always wondered why old people talked about stuff that happened, and it's a brain thing, because things just start bubbling up now, and I hear myself thinking, I don't say it as often as I think it, but oh yeah, we used to, and I used to wonder about old people that did that, but it's a brain thing. I'm pretty sure it's an age thing. Like, you know how
Probably.
horses start to shed after when then there's more light. Old people start to tell stories when they've gone through so many days and nights. So that's my theory. But
Well,
I
it's a
went on
good
too
thing.
long.
Telling the stories is a good thing. And
It
you were
is.
asking, why do people stop scrapbooking, or that pressure? And I still create workshops for my group, and there's like 3 double page layouts, and they're quite intense. They're
Hmm.
involved. I really love my Cricut, and you almost need to have that perfect picture in this layout, and it just doesn't always happen. So when you take it down to a 6 by 8 album, the picture may not be perfect, but you're
Hmm.
printing it at a 4 by 6, 4 by 3, so it doesn't really matter. And then you can
Mm-mm.
just embellish with a few words, and that's it. I don't typically journal a whole lot. I wish that I had the gift. That is not my superpower. Journaling is not. So I wish that I could, but and now I just said, you know what? Just do it. Just
Yep.
stop saying no. Get
Yep.
out,
Yep.
get out of your head,
Right.
and just do it. And so far, it's worked. I'm at week number, what are we? Week number 9.
That's really good. You've hit the speed bumps. Then you know what's gonna hold you back, and the things that you're going to go. Oh man, I wish I could call in sick this week. But I had one of those yesterday. It was like, I wish I could call in sick, but I can't. I'm the boss. So it's,
That's always hard. Huh?
yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, Amy says she took 35 layouts without photos to a local craft store to try to sell them this month. Yeah, we used
Oh,
to make so many beautiful layouts, and I had a scrapbook club for over 15 years, many of the same people, and at the end of a hostess rotation, I just said, they were going, well, who's hostess next time? And I said, nah, we're done. We're done because you aren't scrapbooking. You're making layouts and you're buying stuff, but you're not finishing your part of the deal. So I'm done. I'm firing you. And there were tears,
oh, I'm sure
but
there were.
that's just too bad because I was putting in a ton of work to get something special for them, and I don't mind that because I like that. But I didn't want them to, I was tired of hearing, I haven't opened that box, and things like that. So anyway, yeah. Well, I'm proud of you to come up with something that's working for your gals. That's neat, and keep it up. Keep it up. That's very important. So
And I'm
another,
actually getting pictures in.
sometimes you can find young mothers. If there's a MOPS group or anything like that, you can find young mothers and give those things away to them, and they will use them. I did that this fall or something. I had a garage sale and this lady came, and um, I just basically gave them to her, and she emailed me later and said, "I'm using them. They're great." So I was glad for her because she had darling little kids. Mm, 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 mm. All right. So creatively, what have you been doing lately? Anything except for this little deal, this scrapbooking thing? And you had the stash, your February stash busty thing.
Yes, so for the entire month of February with the creative design team, we did Bust Your Stash or Use Your Stash, which was really great again because we were able to pull out old kits and you don't feel so restricted. You can
Right.
just pull out all of these great things and mix and match, and it was very well received. So I do it
Good. Good. Yeah, it
again.
is
We might do
fun.
it again.
It's
Well,
fun.
there's
And
something very liberating when you're using your
yes,
own stash.
yes, it
Very good.
is. And you probably, most of the time, you bought it because you liked it. And then you
Hmm.
give it purpose, and it's a double win. Yeah. So
It is.
purpose is important, even if you're a piece of paper. Yeah, that should be a stamp.
Exactly.
Anyway. Well, what are you hoping for from the wheel tonight besides orange?
I'm not a whole. I'm just. Let's
You,
just do it.
let's just do it.
Just go for it.
It's
Yep. Let's
easier.
just go for it.
It's easier the second
It,
time, I think.
we'll see.
We'll see. So far, so good.
I would really love. So maybe if I can put a plug in for like a parameter, you should try and do like backgrounds. Something
Yes.
backgrounds. Because I have a whole stash right at the corner of my desk right there. I was playing with oxide inks. They're
Oh,
all
well,
ready to
you might be
go.
able to, if you get a color parameter that works with that, you can just pull some out and use it. That's an
Exactly.
interesting thing. Mary Neighbor suggested some sketches, and we've incorporated that, and that was fine. And Mary Neighbor is going to watch it after tonight, because after the live, because her 12-year-old granddaughter, is in a hockey tournament. So go get him! Go for the W! Yeah. Anyway, so I wanted to give her a shout out. So hockey. All right. If you are new here, we are just talking to a lovely lady named Julie Carriere from Canada. I'm afraid to say where. And
Ottawa.
Ottawa. And if you don't know what Craft Roulette is and what we're going to do here in the next about another hour, let's show you our little video, shall we? Thank you, Julie. We'll be right back. Don't move.
What is Craft Roulette? Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. Each category has 24 possible options with a combined possibility of 331,776 unique projects. Whoa. We're live every Friday at 6:30 p.m. Central on Facebook.com/MaryGunFun and archived on YouTube.com/CraftRoulette. Please like and subscribe. Each week we bring on a special guest crafter to create along with us and share their unique take on the challenge. You can play too. Complete a unique project of your own using the same 4 parameters set in this episode. You'll have 48 hours to contribute by submitting pictures of your project through the submission form on craftroulette.live. Contributions are featured on MaryGunFun.com's weekly episode blog and the next episode. Let's recap last week's episode and submissions.
Ta-da! That's what we do. That's what we do. I need my little buttons here. Boy, last night I hit the run button, and did it ever make some kind of crazy thing go on after class? It was anyway. It's okay. And so if you were on that class and you saw that, Kim, I know you're here. And so it was me. I hit the wrong button. So that's what we do on Fridays. We use 4 parameters that we're going to be spinning for here in a few moments. Last week we had fancy fold cards, with totally fun. With colors, you went wild with your 4 colors. That's something that we don't usually get, but 4 colors, a floral cluster. Most people like those, Sandy, and dry embossing. We had to incorporate dry embossing. This was the card I made during the show, and you can look and see if you can find all those parameters. Don't look too closely on some of them. Sometimes people forget it, 1 or 2, or 1. And there I open it up. It was just a simple little Z fold. I also had time to make an extra one because Sandy was making a masterpiece with her Copics. So this was mine, and then I open up the little circle thing. And then during the week, I went ahead and just did another one for the heck of it. And that was more like a fancy cut, more than a fancy fold. This is our contributor map from just last week. We have friends all over, and we are glad that you are joining us tonight. If you are new to Craft Roulette, go ahead and give us a holler and tell us where you are. I hear that we have somebody from Estonia here tonight, so we're excited to have a new friend in our midst, and we welcome you. Let's see what Sandy made. Sandy was our guest host, or our guest crafter last week, and she made this beautiful, beautiful card. Sandy owns and designs and illustrates for 3 Room Studio, and it was really fun to expose the group to that. Maybe it was new to some people, and she just, look at that girl, is she darling? And she colored that all during the show and cut it out. Now here's something that Sandy does that blew my mind. If you didn't see the show, you probably want to go back and see it, but because we were all just watching her color. But she cuts, when she fussy cuts, she doesn't cut outside like a die cut. She cuts on the line, and then she takes a black marker and goes over the edge. Girl. Anyway, it was a blast. We had a really, really good time, and I appreciate her being here. This is another card she made for a friend who is also a guest crafter, Karen Boyce, the Voice, and for her birthday, her big 5-0. She's coming up in a couple weeks. Apparently, Sandy's, I'm not going to talk through any of this because we have a spinoff on Tuesdays at 1 for when I talk about the submissions. So if you want to see that, that's on craftroulette.live. It's a youtube.com/craftroulette. No, craftroulette. Never mind. Stop before you get the .live thing. But her family was watching and was inspired to make some little cards too, so I had to include those. So we're going to go through this fast so we can get back to Julie. There we got something pretty from Susan. Keep just looking around and see if you can see all those parameters. Carol Lee, thank you. Biddy Penny. Karen Goddard, isn't that a sharp one? Kimberly Cronauer, we all love that one. Thank you. Linda Bendick, very pretty. Allison Cope, we got her on our schedule. Biddy Penny is coming too, but we also got Allison Cope on our schedule. Jackie Muller from Australia. Amy Keeler, isn't that cute? So bright orange. Carol, first submission, welcome. We are so glad to have you. You've done the hard one, first one. Come back again. Remember, this is the show you want to submit to so that you can be in the drawing for next week. Hilda Nell, so pretty. Melissa, I know you're here. We all loved your card. Just look for all those little parameters. It's just fascinating how people fit them in. Thank you, Vicki. Deanne, are they just different from each other? They're so different. Same for parameters. Stacy, I heard you were going to be here. I didn't see you, but I heard you were going to be here because I was talking to Mary. Gorgeous. Patty back. Look at there, 45th submission in a row. She's about to have her first anniversary. So thank you, Patty. I love how you did this. She said she couldn't decide which one. So she sent them in both. You only get one submission, so send in your best. Lisa. I like that interesting fold. It's cool. Amanda. Yep. Same kind of card. Different technique. Cool. Heather. We love it. Lots of dry embossing. Thank you. Alessa. I think you're here. I have something interesting about Alessa later here today. Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis. I thought this was so pretty. It's called a drapery fold. Isn't that pretty? Rose from Arizona. Long time watcher. So pretty. Soft colors. Liz from Minnesota sent in her first submission. Another different kind of card. It's very pretty though. Very pretty. Love it, Liz. Thank you. Welcome. Larissa from Michigan. Sent in a pretty one. Ooh, Brooke from Illinois, sharp as usual. The double Z or something, I think. I make up my own names, I forget them. Jennifer from Iowa sent in a pretty card. Ready for some butterflies. Rachel from Indiana. Looks like stained glass is pretty. I see your note there, Melissa. That's funny. Kathy, pretty bright summer colors. We're ready, aren't we? Yes, thank you. Wendy, I was doing all these flowers and then I get this elephant. I was so surprised. It was so funny. I loved it. So cute. Anna, thank you for sending in your first submission. We are really glad you're here. I know I made some comments on this card and envelope. Pretty. Linda from Texas went Team Orange. Yeah. Buell from Sweden. We all just about died on this one. Yeah, that one is a breathtaker. The only thing that's not paper are the socks that are the sleeves. Take a look at that one. You can go to craftroulette.live and see all of these at your own pace. And they're worth it. This is a locking gatefold. Very cool cut, or very cool card and fold. Thank you, Laura from the United Kingdom. Vicky from North Carolina sent in a pretty summery card. Makes me hungry. Susan McCune from Maryland. Gorgeous, soft colors. Ava's here. Thank you for sharing with so many people too, Ava. Appreciate you. Pretty card. We all loved it. Lots of nice thoughts. Lena Marie went to a 1950s look from her grandmother. Cool card. Love it. Nancy E sent in her first submission from Canada. Very pretty. Clean. Claire sent in a gorgeous card from Napier. I think I'm not going to guess. I'm too tired. Anyway, really pretty. I'll get it wrong. That's why. Jennifer from Minnesota sent in a really cute little funky card. I like it. I do. Very bright. Brenda from Utah. I don't think we got too many of those that cut either, Brenda. It's really cute. Thank you. There's Mary's. Go team. Go get the win. Cute card. Allison. I don't know if you're here. Floating gatefold is what she called that. Has pop-ups. Very cool. Dawn Kursky. This is our Friday night date, Dawn. Cute card. I love that texture. Thank you. Vicki Logan sent in one on the left, and her granddaughter made the one on the right, Alyssa. So thank you, guys. Kim from Northwest Territories made a gatefold. Very pretty. I'm glad I'm loved. Sue Masoner sent in a beautiful card with I think it's a locking something, but it's really pretty how the little die cuts work together. She loves Craft Roulette. We love her. So Tracy Lowe, just so happened we got another one of those same kind of cards right next to each other. Not on purpose, from New Zealand. Thank you, Tracy. Maria from Florida used one of Sandy Boone's designs, which was pretty fun. Put flowers in her hair. We loved it. Thank you. Amy Ullen made a theater card, and did that ever start something with the Swedish girls? Oh my gosh, you guys need to be in the Craft Roulette Facebook challenge group because there's more there because they carry on and keep getting more inspiration. And we had some outstanding cards made based on this card. So join us there. Answer the questions, you'll be automatically approved. Jackie, you are terrific. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for all these many months. Georgia sent in a beautiful card. Any 4 colors, but she went real simple and it's very attractive. Denise from Louisiana. Pretty. Very striking. Sherry from Kentucky. Very fancy fold, huh? Yep, there it is. That's the little Craft Roulette challenge group. Just go ahead and follow your heart. Jennifer Burns from Ontario. It's her first submission. We all liked it very much. Pretty Blues. Sandy Carlson from Minnesota. Love that color blending. It's so pretty. Angie Steinhoff's here. She was the first one here tonight. And she made this gorgeous card. She's from Wisconsin. Very, very striking. Anna got the gnomes in at the last minute. And we were glad to see that. I think this is just adorable, Anna. Thank you so much. I forgot to tell you that last night. Christina. Nobody loves a dress like Christina. We love this one too. Bonnie. Isn't that pretty? These are just as they come in. I don't arrange them or anything. So it's funny how we'll get some really fancy ones and then something that's just kind of just simple and beautiful. Very pretty. There's Nora. Nora LaCroix from Carondelet, Illinois. Lots of silent letters. First submission. I hope you will come back after I've made so many comments on your names. It's very pretty. Very pretty. We really appreciate you doing that. Welcome. And that's it for last week. That's why we have to have a spin-off show to be able to talk about all those cards. Yes, but you can see them all on craftroulette.live, and they're nice sized thumbnails, and you can just scroll through them and enjoy them and use that doggone place for a reference, or if you get stuck, go and look at some things and you'll find something you'll want to take inspiration from. I do believe. Are we ready to get Miss Julie back and ask her about these cards? I'm ready. Are you ready, girl? She's ready. Let's do it.
I'm ready.
Well, we didn't want to surprise you. Well, you can't even come close to having a favorite, I don't think. They're just...
No, those cards were out of the park.
Yep.
Beautiful,
even when
stunning, all different.
Yes. Even the ones that are a little bit simple are still so well crafted and subtly very, very well done. Lots of great choices involved. And then the couple of them are just like, wow, that's a card? Yes. So it's just overwhelming. Yep, we're getting lots of...
I don't think I'll be able to create that tonight, but we'll try. Some of them are just like amazing.
I know, but they have 48 hours. These guys, you don't want us to be here for 48 hours. We wouldn't do that. No, we got to go to bed. We need our beauty sleep. But they're just outstanding, aren't they? So that's what Craft Roulette inspires, which is pretty darn cool. We do it every week, and you know what that means.
It's time.
It's time. Yep, it's time. It's the time that our palms start to get a little sweaty and our stomachs get a little butterfly-y. So I talked to you earlier. Veto, yay or nay?
Nay.
She's going for it. She's going for it.
She's not for it.
She's just not even going to say no to anything. She says, bring it. That's what Team Orange does, you guys. That's what Team Orange does. Oh, fun. Do a little egg beater. All right. Well, let's get a little wheel action here. See if our wheel cam works. There it is. Okay, so those are the 4 parameters. Those are all the little options that we could end up with tonight. First, we spin for project, then color, an element, and a random who knows what that always throws us off. But first, we're going to warm it up. Okay, Wheel, how you feeling tonight? Are you going to be good to Julie? Okay, he's gone around at least once. Be nice.
Okay.
First, we're going to do project. Number 5. Card with flaps.
Okay.
I know. What does that mean?
I'm like, what does that mean? Cards with flaps. Okay. Don't they all have flaps? Okay.
Well, I guess that's philosophically probably quite true. Except a postcard does not.
Correct.
So no postcards.
Okay.
All right. What
Cards
color
with
is
flaps?
cards with flaps?
Okay.
Ducks with flaps.
We might have to talk that one through.
Yes, it could have all sorts of
It's like,
interpretations. Colors. Let's see what we're gonna get. What are those flappy cards gonna be colored with? 11. Spring colors. That's another open interpretation. So we got flappy cards with spring colors. What kind of element are we gonna put on those flappy cards with spring colors? 10. Dogs.
10?
Dogs?
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Dogs.
Dogs?
Uh-oh.
Spring colors with dogs?
Dog poo? Nope.
It's your interpretation. When we had snowmen. No, we can't do a last minute veto after we spin it. The craft police.
No, we can.
We do now have craft police too since you've been here. And he must like you
dear.
because he was letting you get away with something.
Yeah. Dog. Oh man.
We can talk about that one too. Random.
Okay.
As if we
Random.
cards with flaps.
Your dog is like whatever.
Spring dogs. Think of all the different kinds of dogs there are. 16, we just had dry embossing. Let's do it again.
Didn't you just have dog?
Nice try. I don't think we've ever had dogs. Book page. Holy smokers. Okay.
Oh, come on.
I'm so Did I tell you you're on camera this now? We used to not have our guests on. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Okay, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna figure this out. We're just not sure how.
I'm like, oh my gosh. Dog?
Okay, I've been here for 51 weeks. And
I'm gonna take I need to take notes, Mary. This is serious.
What are you guys leaving? Okay, let's see what we've got here. We've already got some ideas. Sandy Boone says a dog door flap. That's a good idea. There you go. I need to find a book with a dog. You wouldn't even have to stamp.
In my scrapbook room.
You don't?
0. No, I'm allergic to dogs and cats. I know you fur babies are all like, and I'm like, nothing.
Maybe you could work in the word dog.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm going to have to dog.
Do you have any shoes? Stamps of shoes? Because they talk about your feet being dogs. Or being dog tired. Do you have anything that a person that you could put big circles under their eyes? Hot dog? Somebody that's a hot dog? Oh. Congratulations, hot dog.
This is gonna be a heck of a card.
Well, it won't be as pretty as your last one, I don't think. But a book page. Pardon me. Kind of choked up. A book page. I keep a book in my studio that I just tear out pages. But if you don't have that, you could maybe use a magazine. Or if you have a stamp that looks like writing, you could use something like that, I think.
Okay.
I would never know because I'm not going to read it. A flappy hot dog, Kim. Nope. Yeah. Snoopy.
Flappy.
Yep.
Oh, I might have to draw Snoopy.
Yes. Well, here's a thought. Because I did think flappy ears, like hound dog ears. If you just did the head bump and had the ears hanging over. Hot diggity dog. You could use it in an expression. That's good, Susan.
Write it in the inside of the card.
Yes, you could do it as your sentiment inside.
All right. I'm still like, okay.
Yeah.
Do I have a paw print?
A paw print
or something?
That would
something.
Yeah.
Okay, so flaps.
Man, we've already come up with 5 or 6 different things for dogs. Flaps. There's a popular card where you have a left folding card base and a right folding card base together somehow or other. So that would like a belt kind of going across. I don't think I hit. Who was it that had it? Somebody was in the submissions that had one. But let me see if I can fix one up really fast. So, so you can see what I mean. Except this is not the right size. Let me think. So a flap. What is a flap? What is a flap? A flap is just something that moves,
can I
right?
use a flip flap?
Sure, you can.
Use a flip flap?
Yes. A plastic little envelope, or a flap on an envelope, or a flap on an envelope. If you had an envelope, there's a flap on those. Give me some flap. Gatefold with a belly band. I think so. In the dog house. That's really cute, Kathy. Dogwood flowers. Oh, Carrie. You guys are killing me. You're so good. Dog days of summer.
Yeah, that's good.
Angela says, do you have the close to my heart COVID stamp, the one with the dog and the mask?
I do.
Oh, I think you just made her day.
I do. You saved me.
Yeah, dog-eared corner. That's a good idea too, Christy, especially with like, what am I trying to say? Book pages. You guys are good. Okay. My second card had a flap.
I have a dog, I think.
Oh, this is kind of a flap, isn't it? This was kind of a flap. It's just a die cut that's kind of a flap, isn't it? Very smart. Thank you for reminding me of that. Dutch door, those have flaps? I think so. So. Anything that's not, Hilda Nell says, anything that is folded, not necessarily movable.
Okay.
Could be a flap.
And do we have a restriction on size?
No. It's your call on that one. Yep. Sundog.
Itsy bitsy card.
A mini envelope die. Yeah. You could put a little envelope. Dogwood tree. That's really good too. Oh, so many ideas. Okay, I thought this was going to be horrifying, but I think you guys are rallying. You know, if you have never been to Craft,
I was like,
this is Craft Roulette is all about creative expression, and I think we're going to get some opportunity this week. This is not a walk in the park combination, but I think it's going to be fine. I mean, sometimes they're pretty easy. They're like, oh, good. An A2 size card with some flowers and 3 pretty colors, you know, and whatever, shimmer. And you're going, oh, thank you. I needed that. I was really tired. But this one is not that weak. This one is very exciting.
No, this one is exciting and scary.
So what do you think? What do you think you'll do?
I have no idea. We'll figure it out.
All right.
I have no idea.
Well, we'll do that no idea together, and we will be fine.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, stay tuned for the adventures of Julie and Mary as we make a plan. Good deal.
Sounds like a plan to me. All right.
Okay, do you want to go ahead and we'll take your picture off. We'll let you go ahead and get some things. And we do really, really want you to come back. So
can I run?
Don't be afraid. You can't.
Take your time.
It's really cold at her house, so I know she's going to come back.
It is.
It's too cold to go outside. So, okay, let's let you go on out and do that. And while you do that, I'm going to do mail call. All right, guys. Had a couple pieces of really fun mail this week. I got this from my buddy Aline. Look how cute. This could be a flap, couldn't it? And you open it up, and she always puts in some cute little confetti. But it's a little St. Patrick's card, isn't it, darling? That was very fun. A little bit of heaven. Aline, I don't know if she watches the show, but thank you if you do. And here's what's funny, Alyssa, about this. I was looking at the show that Julie was on, episode 39, and I was looking at the cards in the submissions, and this was in that submission, and I got this from you this week. So that was really a very funny thing to have happen, but I liked it very much. Isn't that pretty? This is very dimensional. And I was very pleased to get it. And thank you very kindly. This had craft paint. What was our? It was craft paint, leaves, monochromatic, and an A2 size card. And if you want to see it, it was on episode 39. Is there a phone book? Yeah, you could use a phone book. Sure. If you want to send a card, that's our address. And I like to enjoy them for a while on my door of joy and pride, love and joy and pride, and then I move them on to a local assisted living after I think I'm ready to part with them. So anyway, you're welcome to send us something, and we will share it right here during mail call. All right, now I think I'm going to have to get back to work. Get real. I'm going to get a piece of. Come on over here and get something out of my book. This is a book that had many, many copies still, and so I just use it when I need it. I think there might be a dog in here. That's what I'm... Because Julie just said, can I have it? Julie, I knew that Henry had a dog. I may just use this one. Spring colors. What do you guys think about spring colors? Do you have... Ooh, looky there. That's pretty cute too. And a kitty. So which one do I like? I might make two anyway, so. Spring color. There's another one. Boy, I've got lots of them, you guys. I just have to make a flap now. Okay. All right. So mine's obviously... With this kind of yellowing, aging paper, I'm not going my spring colors are going to be, I think I'm going to have to go a little bit Tim Holtz on us here, a little ideology with some browns and some distressing, and then some pops of spring colors like pink or blue or green. I think that's going to be the plan for me, man. You should just use an idea book for Angela. For a card that has a dog in it, you silly girl. You're getting stuck. It's not pastels, Denise, per se. I do have a lot of dog stamps too, Hilda, now. But spring colors are not just pastel. I did not steal it from the library, Sandy. The school I used to work in was throwing it out. So I took it from there. You know, libraries are always updating. If they have an old copy that isn't being used, they get rid of them. So I love that. I have lots of great books from that. But yep, it can be light blue, a bright green. Think about new trees. Totally bright green, bright yellow from daffodils. Tulips are bright. But they can't be pastel. It's going to be your interpretation. This is a creative exercise.
Just justify.
That's right. Just tell us what you're thinking, so we don't go, huh? That's what we get. That's what we kind of need on that. So, yep. All right. Okie doke. I think I'm gonna do a tag and use this somehow. I'm just not sure how, but we'll get with it. I'm gonna get a card base. I'll just use this. Might as well. I could put an extra flap at the bottom. I still could. Okay, let's get going. Who's going to work out with me here? There sure were lots of ideas. Man, you guys came out of the gates really running. Okay, Miss Julie is ready. We're going to bring her back up.
I think I'm ready.
Oh, you're ready now.
Oh, hi.
We forgot to get you to flip your camera over, so we'll take you back out and you can take care of that. Nah, no problem. Yeah, we were talking about bloopers before. And she said, do you keep your bloopers? I said, Steven said our whole show is bloopers because it's all live. Sandy Boone says spring colors, they are dirty snow. Oh my gosh. Yeah. She found a stamp, you guys. She found a stamp. Good idea, Angela.
Oh, I found, look at this.
Oh, look at you. You've got tons of dogs. You've got them all over the house. I was looking for that stamp set on that top one today. And I couldn't find it. I must have gotten rid of it. Okay, what do you got for me?
Okay, so what do I have? I have some words. So background stamp here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got this one here. This is my all-time favorite.
That's
Used
pretty.
it quite a bit.
Uh-huh.
But I think it's too pretty. So I'm going to use probably this one because it's just words.
Yeah.
And I do have this stamp
Mm-hmm.
with the little COVID puppy. But look, I found this one. Never used it. This is like blast from the past.
It is one of those craft roulette phenomena where people find a stamp set they've never used. It happens so often. And they use it for craft roulette.
I kind of like these guys. Like they're super cute.
They're really cute. They're really cute.
And then with this word stamp kind of goes. But you know what? I used her in one of your shows. But you did. A little doggy.
You did. I remember that card. It had like reddish pink.
I might do a separate submission for this because I have used it on the show before, and probably not fair to use her again. But there's a dog.
That's fine.
For the colors, I'm gonna do some browns for the little puppies, the little dogs.
Good.
I'm thinking I'm gonna go I might just go white, and then I was hearing you with some colors, so I'm gonna bring in like some spring light color, mint, canary, and maybe a little bit of sage. So I'm thinking, flowers, but something plain, and then add in a bit of these colors right here.
You know what's really funny is I've seen enough of your work that I kind of know what it's going to look like. And I like it already.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I kind of have a feel for it. I'm sure it will not be what I'm like, not envisioning anything specifically. But I do know what your style is. So, nice. That's exciting. Very good.
I haven't figured out the flap. But other than that...
Flap is going to be the easiest part.
You think?
I think. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Because you can have a flap be anything.
Exactly. But I think I'm going to do... I think it was Art that said when you do a square card, you do it 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, so it fits in an A2 card.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, and I think because these guys are so small, I'm going to go ahead and do that size.
Oh, smart. I don't think Ardith is here tonight, but she would be so proud.
Yeah, I think that's going to be my go.
I like it. I think you have a great plan. Yep. I think we're both just going to have fun. I think we're good. We've gotten past the initial panic. Wheel shock.
The wheel shock.
It's
this
real.
Is a PG film, right?
Absolutely. It is family friendly because we have kids. We have kids that play with us, so we absolutely keep it nice and family friendly.
Perfect.
Well, I just found this. I'm going to use this. Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna.
Okay, I think we're going to be okay. I'm happy. I'm happy that we're going to be okay. I just found this folded piece of colonial white, so you know it's old. Its time has come to have some purpose. So I think that might be my flap on the front of an A2 size card. Or I could do a flap like this. I can cut that down a little bit. Let me just cut a little bit off of this, since I don't really have a plan. But I've been making enough cards lately that I think I could completely mess it up. But there's my flap. So it's going to go something like that. And a doggy card. So, let's see. Cards and flap. And I think I'm going to do kind of a Tim Holtzy kind of thing. That was 4 inches. So let me go ahead and cut this guy down. I think I'll use that. Little Henry and his doggy. I might cut the kitty out. Don't tell Kerwin, because it might not fit. You know, I could do the flap could open it up and you could see the kitty.
Yeah, you could. So I figure if I do a smaller card, it won't be as intimidating.
Well, it's true. Just think of a
Right?
12 by 12 scrapbook page compared to a 6 by 8.
Exactly.
Bigger is scarier. It's like roller coasters. They're
Roller
scarier
coasters are
the bigger
fun.
they are.
Are
Do you like them?
Yes,
Roller
I do.
coasters?
I
Oh,
don't
you
like
do?
spinny rides, but roller coasters I like.
Oh my gosh. Girl,
Yes. Yeah, I still do.
that's
I'm
okay.
gonna see some. Still like those.
That's okay. I'll take your picture at the theme park. When you're on it, I'll stay on the ground. I can't even look at them. I get dizzy.
No?
Even just looking at them. Yeah. It's a real thing.
So would this count as a flap? So if I have my base card
Uh-huh.
and then I put a smaller one on top that's going to open.
Yeah.
Does that count? That
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't.
Okay, it's just too big.
Oh, Carrie
Oh,
says she
it's
would
just
love
too
to
big.
see a freeze frame of every crafter's face when the wheel spins. That really would be good, Carrie.
Oh gosh. It would have been a good one tonight, Carrie.
Sometimes it's real calm.
Yeah,
But not
no,
tonight.
I think calm is worse.
Yeah, they're like, oh, they're
It's
thinking
worse.
really
Okay.
hard.
Okay.
Wondering.
I'm
I'm gonna leave
I'm
my
gonna
ripped
dig in.
page and ripped and everything.
gonna go in my stash and get some scraps because that's what we do.
It's fun. I have gotten so bad though. It's I have a really hard time. I have to think twice now about cutting into a new piece of cardstock because I've gotten so scrappy about using my scraps, and I haven't bought any paper except for white and black since last August, and I still have plenty. But don't worry about me, I'm okay. But
You sure?
yeah, I still have multiple inches of probably a linear foot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't like that
more,
yellow.
Yeah,
Oh,
linear
no, I
foot.
have to cut into a big sheet of yellow.
Oh, that is a big sheet.
This is a big sheet. Yeah, no, yellow is not. Yellow is. I don't know why I picked yellow because yellow is not my color.
Well, you don't have to use yellow. You can change it still.
Yep. I'm thinking I might have to because spring.
Right.
I'm thinking spring is green.
But think of the flowers on the trees and the tulips and the bushes and. Yeah, it's whatever your spring is, like dirty snow. Like Sandy Boone said, spring is dirty snow.
No, dirty snow, but we do have a little bit of green. I think I'm just going to go this way. All right. So.
Book page dog, spring, spring, spring. And I'm going. I watched Tim Holtz today with a new release, so that's why I'm thinking. I know that's all it takes to sway me. It's just an exposure to something recently. I tell you, it just sits there on my brain, waiting for a nudge. That's okay.
Okay, we've got some structure going on here.
Oh yeah, you're coming together pretty fast.
Wow.
Seems to me.
Okay, I'm actually going to sit down now.
Oh yeah.
Stop
Relax.
the scrambling.
Yeah. Sit back, relax.
Just
Enjoy your process.
Ease into it now. Okay.
Yep. Sit back and relax and enjoy your process.
So I do have. Well, you did a twofer. You have a piece of what is it? The book page, and it has a dog on it.
Yep.
I don't know, Mary.
Turned out.
I think you were influencing that wheel. Just want to see me scramble here.
Oh, look, I did intelligence on you and found out that you have that you have
No
allergies, not likely to have dog stamps. Oh no! Oh my gosh, we had we had my daughter's. We babysat my daughter's dog this morning for 2 hours. He's 130 pounds of sweetness, and my dogs were just ripping it up. They were having such a good time. But they were tired this afternoon. It was great. So I do have a question for everybody tonight. You know me and my questions. My question tonight is, since I'm getting kind of nostalgic because this is almost our 52nd show, do you remember your first what is this show? Craft Roulette. What were the parameters? Or who was the guest, if there was one? Because we didn't start having guests until 20 or 21, something like that. So tell us when you came on board. I'd love it. I haven't been looking at the notes here. Go with orange. Oh, we're getting a go with orange from Jackie.
Oh, I might
Plaid
work
paper?
it in there. I might work it in. I'm not sure.
Well, you wore it.
Oh,
You wore it.
I have orange. I have orange right here.
Oh, we got a Jessica Taylor. Okay. Guess she's coming back in April. Karen Boyce, the voice. Good. She'll be here in a couple weeks. Oh, you didn't quite beg, Crafty Al, but you did ask. It was awesome. I was glad you did. Mine was about 30. So, okay, Angela. So you came in right around the time that Julie was on. Crafty Owl's first show. Thank you, not Stanley. Thank you, Lisa. See, our bloopers are the real thing. It's just me.
They are.
Episode 8. Yeah, you were early on, Anna. I think you're in the top, the first 10 submitters. Super Bowl. Yay, Claire. We're glad that you were here for Craft Bowl. Oh, Jackie, that was so back. Or Judy, that was so far back there. They're not good shows. They're not. They're terrible. I'm going to watch some this week, though. It's going to be painful. Good morning from the UK.
Are you pulling some of those older shows and taking snippets of them to remember the journey?
That sounds like work.
That sounds like work, yeah. It sounds like a heck of a lot of work.
And what is it? Flap card with spring dog book. Is that work?
Touche.
I got you. Let's try and get this on straight.
Point made.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Brenda, you're sweet. You like them. Pink and Gray Pets. Yep, maybe episode 1 or 2. Yep. I think that was back there, Kim. I think there were some really weird parameters back then. One was toothpick.
Toothpick. Yeah, well, I missed that.
See? Card with flap, spring dogs, book page isn't nearly as hard as toothpick. See? Nothing but ease here. Okay, Maria was with Aaron Reed. I don't remember the parameters either. I know a lot. I've gone through a lot of parameters. I'm sorry? Bookmark. Stephen remembered. Oh, the Bagalope. Patty Beck. The Bagalope. Was that your first?
Bagalope?
Bagalope, Christmas colors, embossing, and hole punch. Man, I am surprised you stayed. That's wonderful. Oh, Susan, we're glad that you're here. This has been a fun journey.
Okay.
It's a little different. This one is challenging. Sometimes we get much easier parameters, but
But
I
that's
think
what
Katie
makes it
Taylor
fun.
may be rubbing off on you, Julie, because Katie
I
usually
know,
gets the
like
weirdos.
she's had some tough, really,
She
really tough
has.
ones.
She has.
It's
So
like,
she'll probably get something easy next time.
well, she'll probably say, "Good, it's not just me."
It's the design team.
Oh, maybe.
No, Jamie's got good ones. Yeah, that bagalope, that's funny. Ellen says number 23 was her first, and the colors were coral, which is orange. +2. Purse card. Okay, I got that one. Look at that thing that Ellen wrote. Where is that? It's over here somewhere. I will
23
find
was my
it.
first. Coral with orange, purse, car, or truck. Oh boy. That's a tough one. I'm not gonna. Okay, I'll stop complaining. All right.
And look
you
at.
win.
Okay, this is what Ellen sent in for episode 23 with her coral or orange +2 colors, purse card, truck or car, and it had to have masking. So she sent in the famous taco truck purse. Look at this thing.
Holy.
And it's got a little purse that fits inside. I'm pretty sure she's a wizard. And that's her taco purse, and she sent it to me. Isn't that grand?
That is amazing. Holy.
I know.
No, see, even
Yummy
my card is
tacos.
going to suffer. See, rough day. It's very good for this card. Rough day.
And inside she's got specials, tacos, burritos, enchiladas, margaritas are free.
Oh.
And there's a little tiny taco right there. And the salsas, isn't that amazing? And she also sent me some of her husband's underwear. You just never know what you're going to get in this show.
Okay.
It's actually very, very soft, and it's great for certain applications.
Okay.
Oh, Kim, yours was a bagalope too, but you didn't send it in. This is very odd. This is going to be an okay. Mine's. I'm living up to it. It's going to be a weird card. I'm just going to go artsy on it. Yeah. Yeah. It's going artsy. We're okay with that.
Trying to see if I can. That works, right? Rough day for friends. What does it say?
Oh, yeah.
Forever friends.
Forever.
Forever friends. I think that'll work. That is quite the artsy card. I'm going super
good. Fun. Well, we have had a good year. It has been fun. And I think one of the wheel spins, I used to really honestly get terribly nervous. I don't so much as I used to, but because I've seen it work out. But I have been totally inspired by how many people have taken up the mantle of craft roulette and look forward to it. And I get emails from them and different things, and it's just really sweet to hear how much fun people are getting out of it. So we're glad you're here and a part of our world. Really are.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So it's like a little fold, and then you have your card. Does that work?
Very flappy.
I think it needs a little something. A little something.
You're leaving me in the dust, girl.
Oh.
That's okay.
So it's the wheel's fault.
You were so inspired.
I was so scared.
Oh. Yeah, you work all week and then they hit you with something like crazy like this. Look how cute that is.
It's getting there. I just want to see if I can give it a little bit of spring.
Oops.
Maybe not gold. Oh, I know. Watch this. I'm gonna bring some
Watch
of
her
those.
go. Watch her go.
Watch this. Like, hemp is always a good thing. Oh, maybe this
Yeah.
one. Just to give it that little feel. Oh. Okay. Well, we're going to do this. I'm
I know I've
doing
got
a
a heart right
crafter's
there.
faux pas.
You
I
are?
should have put my hemp. Well, I think I am, but I think I'll be forgiven. I'm going to wrap my hemp, and then you'll see it here.
Oh, there you
I'll
go.
sneak it underneath. I'll make it work. See,
You
that's
will.
where when you do videos and you like change them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can
See,
change them.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna lift this. You can do videos, and then you can just,
We don't have that here.
kind of pause that, and just go, okay, we're just gonna open this up a little bit and sneak that in underneath.
Nope.
No,
but there are times that I finish on Saturday, or I look at it and go, this is just not quite right, and change something, and it's fine.
No, I'll finish it. I'll finish it now, I think.
I think you probably got a good handle on it. You're a professional.
Not now. If you see me struggling with my glue, it's like, okay, why is me and glue have this love-hate relationship?
It's good. It's a good adhesive.
It's a good thing, but it's we have a love-hate relationship, and that's fine. I've learned to embrace it.
Yeah. But you've probably gotten better, right? Have you gotten better? Oh,
No,
that's kind of pretty.
It's not glue. Nope. I'm going to use a different glue.
Kim!
Yes, but you know what?
Yeah?
I embrace my imperfections.
That's a good thing to do. That's probably why you keep crafting. Because if you don't, you become this... Oh, I got some... It's very, very distressed now. Oh, we're going to have some more distressed here. Yep, we're going to make it look on purpose. That's how you fix things around this joint. But if you didn't...
crafty accident.
Yeah, if you didn't embrace your imperfection, you would stop crafting.
Well, I know you don't do French, but in French, there's this saying, and I don't know. It's like, I don't know if you get lost in translation.
Yes.
But in French, there's a saying, and we say mieux fait que parfait.
See, there you go. I don't know what that is at all.
So that is the Google translation would be better done than not.
Okay.
So like instead of trying to hit perfection, so better done than undone or not done.
Yeah.
Mieux fait que parfait.
It's pretty. It sounds very pretty that way. I did learn some French. It's not nice. It's not a nice story. There was somebody... It was... It was January 1st in a year, and I did not like my job. And my first thought when I was still in bed... My first thought on that year was, I'm going to have nicer thoughts this year. I'm just going to work on nicer thoughts. My second thought was, I wonder how you say, shut up, you fat cow, in French. So that I could say it to somebody at work that I didn't want them to know what I was saying. And I thought, and my third thought was, oh my gosh, this year's in for it. This is not a good start. And I kind of learned how to do it, but I don't remember it. But I did have that.
If you want, but I don't think it's good for the show.
Tell us.
You can tell me afterwards. It was not a nice thought. It was not a nice thought.
No, that is not a nice thought. And you don't want to be stuck in that world.
No, it was fine. It made me laugh though when I did have that occasion when I wanted to say that, and I would think of it in French, and I would think, "You silly goose." That is the dumbest thing you could do, is want to learn how to say, shut up, you fat cow. If that's as mean as you're going to get, though, the world will go on. But anyway, that was the only French that I really wanted to learn. Because I thought it would sound pretty, and it does. See, I bet when you do say it, it sounds really pretty. It doesn't sound mean. It doesn't? You'll have to tell me. Because I thought surely it would sound pretty. And then that way, they would just think I knew French. Because I would also have little phrases on my computer from different languages trying to say thank you. And so it gave me something to do during the day. But,
well, that's good.
Yeah, so I was trying to learn different phrases. And so I think that's where it came out. But I thought French is so pretty sounding. You can probably say just about anything and sound pretty.
You can. It sounds okay. Oops, I lost my heart. It's like, come on, buddy.
So that was my thinking. From me to you. This is kind of retro weird looking. I don't mind it.
Lab Spring Dog Book.
You're gonna have nightmares.
I'm like, do I
about
have
that.
everything?
I know.
Really?
Are you done
That's
already?
it? I think so. Yeah, I don't like this.
How could you be
I
that
think so.
fast?
I don't know. I overly simplified it.
Well,
Dog.
wanna try?
Green and brown for spring because you're
Yes.
starting to not see white. The flap at the front, and then it's a top folding card. Does this work?
You gonna go for a second one?
You want me to?
Sure.
Okay.
The people paid the money.
They paid the money. They want to see the show. Okay. All right.
Go for
girl.
it.
Where's that stamp?
Plus, it seems like it's pretty easy for you.
Can I use that other stamp? Do you guys
This is
lose your stuff
so
on your
weird.
table?
Oh gosh, routinely.
It's like it was there a minute ago, and now it's gone. Okay.
Doesn't take long.
There she is with the puppy. I'm sorry, I just have to.
So, do you guys all have dog stamps? Or are you gonna?
Do we have what? Sorry.
I'm just wondering who has dog stamps.
Well, I thought I didn't.
Well, I know, that's how stamps can be. They can be very, very sneaky that way. But I had that experience with, I wanted a chicken. And I thought, I don't think I have any chickens. And I had 3 different kinds. So, yeah.
I need a big
stamp. But some people use something called Evernote. And they keep track of all their stamps in it. And so that they can just look it up.
That's work.
Yeah. It's not likely to happen here. I might start it, but it would not be finished. Sandy has dog stamps. Sherry has dog stamps. Jackie has many dog stamps. Teresa has a couple or a few. Tons of dog stamps at Ava's house. Biddy Penny loves dogs so much. Even Sue has dog stamps. Oh, Christina has a die. This is going to be a challenge for Vicky. Yep, you're going to go back to the beginning, though. There were lots of ideas that people had with dog stuff. Carrie loves her Evernote. Dog punch or dog paper. Now, that's a good idea. Maybe if you have some papers that have dog prints, or we were talking like dog paws.
Yeah, I thought I had one of those, but apparently not.
Surprise!
Because that would be good. Alrighty, so let's stamp her.
This is such a weird card. I haven't done this weird a card in a while. It's overdue.
Weird
cards
are fun, Mary.
They are. They're unique. You know, you haven't stolen the idea. It's like nobody's going to make that card again. But it's okay. Because even if you end up not loving a card exactly, you can often get an idea from that card, even though. Now, where did I put all? I guess I'm ready for my new
So what
box
did you
of
do
tape.
for a flap?
I have an extra fold kind of thing. I'll show you.
An extra fold.
Yeah,
Okay.
this thing.
All right, so let's try and make something different.
This thing. There we go. Well, that's where it wanted to lay. So you keep,
Okay.
it goes, yeah.
Oh, one inside the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I
like
guess
that
I did.
card.
Well, it's weird, but it's okay. We're okay with that.
We're okay with weird? Okay.
Yeah. We call it artsy. Yeah. Oh, Carrie, you're so sweet. You like it too, Brenda? Well, I'm not so sure I haven't affair with it yet. Diddy Penny likes it. Wendy's got lots of dog stamps. Kim loves her Evernote. Well, organizing is half of the other half of crafting, isn't it? I think it's shopping at IKEA. Yep, that's the other half. There's 3 halves. And Julie, that would work for Julie math, wouldn't it? 3 halves. You'd be okay with that, wouldn't
absolutely.
it? Yeah, see?
I'm good. I'm good with that. Speaking of losing things, I've lost it again. Alrighty. Let's try.
Yes, this is. But the new ATGs have. I hear that this thing stays open, so that is a real plus.
See, I can't use ATG guns. I'm left-handed.
Oh.
And I use it the wrong way, so it just rolls off the wrong way, which is not good.
No. That's too bad, because they are fabulous.
I know. Very jealous. But that's okay. The little doggy, trying to figure out a flap. I don't want to. This one was just on top. Can I just fold this? Like on a diagonal?
I think Craft Police? Craft Police is into it. Craft Police says yes.
He's into it. Okay. Okay. I'm going to just use some paper. Spring-like paper. Let's see now.
So when do you end up getting a real spring weather at your house then, if it's still millions of degrees below zero?
No, it actually warms up quite fast.
Okay, good.
Oddly enough.
Uh-huh.
We should be good by May. That's my...
Yeah.
April, May, we should be okay.
Occasionally we will have a weird cold snap in May. I have pictures of some pictures of snow on Iris on the 2nd of May. Very odd, but it happens. I hope it doesn't happen this year. I'm not into it.
Does this work for spring colors?
Spring sky. Woo! Just ripped my book page.
If it reminds you of spring.
Does this remind you of spring?
Does it remind you of spring?
Yeah, it's
No.
not. Throw it out.
Hold on. No, it doesn't. Let me keep
That was
digging
remarkable.
Here. It's a live show, guys.
There's our blooper.
There's a blooper.
That one didn't work. It ripped up my paper. The paper is very brittle because it's an old book, and it just freaking ripped off.
I love that though. Ooh. Oh. We may not finish the second card, Mary.
That's okay.
Spring. But I can finish it. I'm just trying to see. It's funny how much stuff you have. Spring flowers. When I think spring, I think flowers.
Yes. Flowers are
And
very,
I
very
should
many
have flower
colors.
paper.
Very many colors.
I should have flower paper. Oh, look at that. There's a whole bin called floral paper. Let me see what's in here. Let me see what's in here. Floral paper. Oh my gosh.
Your own style of Evernote.
I tried, honestly, I did try.
Yeah?
And then I was just like, it takes so long to do this.
Yeah.
I just want to scrapbook. I just want to create. Like,
I would get
give
sidetracked.
me a couple. Oh, look at this. Oh, that might work. I am digging into my stash like you would not believe.
Are you meeting some old friends?
I'm meeting some really old friends here. It's like, hey guys, how are you? I don't even know, what was this called? Emporium.
Oh, I remember Emporium. It wasn't cardstock. It's loose. It's like, it's not cardstock. Pattern paper, I don't think, as I recall.
Yeah, pattern paper. I think I'll go with green and blue. We're just going to have to go with it, right?
Oh, that'll be pretty. Green and blue is cheaper something.
Okay, watch this. I think I have to stop that thing we do, which is use up your stash, because I'm thinking, I'm not going to cut into a whole page. I'm going to piece this here. And I'm going to make this work, guys.
Go for it.
All right. We're doing this because we need to do that flap. I don't know, Mr.
This
Producer.
is such a weird card. Or what kind of
progression
things I could add to that to make it Tim Holtzy.
Tim Holtzy.
Idea.
He came up with some pink stuff. Have you seen? What is this here?
They have so many. This whole thing is like super detailed textured collagey stuff. This is not collagey though. I'm a little bit disappointed, but we'll be all right.
Okay.
We'll get there.
What are we now?
Now, where did I put my favorite leaf stamp? It's not where it's supposed to be. Team Orange. For a while,
orange.
It seemed like we were getting orange on the wheel for colors and people would fuss about it because they just didn't love the orange. And apparently orange and purple are big colors for making people have a response, an emotional response. And
really?
Yeah, I mean, they were like getting pretty passionate about not wanting orange. And I like orange. So we were just having discussion. So we just broke us down into Team Orange and Team Not Orange. So that's really the long and the short of it. It's not too much to it, except that apparently there's very little neutral ground for orange emotions.
You love it or you hate it.
It seems like it. Yeah. I think purple is also like that. Purple is something that people often they either really have a passion about it or they like it, okay, but it's not like a go-to color ever. Yeah. Does that help? I think that's true. as far as I was
Well,
going to tell
it's
Carrie,
true here.
yeah, it's just a happy little color in my world. I think it's just a nice little touch of hello. I'm so glad to see you, and
So
it
does
looks
the
wonderful
flap
with blue, which is one of my favorites.
So can my flap be tucked down or does it have to open?
That's a tough one. Yeah, I don't know.
Does it have to?
Second card. You
You've already hit it. Yeah, this can be. Have fun with it.
Have fun with it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure about it now. That flap. That flap thing. Yeah.
One of the things that Carrie and I spoke about was how some of the things that can stop creativity is being overwhelmed by decisions.
Yes.
And how Craft Roulette limits your decisions, even though you still have a vast amount of decisions to make. It's based on just the 4 parameters, and so it simplifies them. Because
Except
yeah.
when you get card with flaps.
Well, there's that. There's always something. It's usually the 4th parameter too. It's just like you can do 3, and then the 4th one and it's not necessarily in order, but you can figure out 3. But that 4th one, it'll just be how do you work that one in? And like last time, it was craft paint for you.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
And I still have some craft paint on my desk. And I see it, and it reminds me of you. So there you go.
And so you scrapbook every week because of that craft paint.
That's right. I'm not liking this.
I don't like mine, but it's okay. Because it may make me think of something to do later that I will like better.
Flaps are flaps even if they don't flap.
I think that's a Dr.
Katie,
Seuss
thanks.
book, isn't it?
It sounds like flaps are flaps. She says, just go with it, girl. Just put that darn piece of paper on and be done. Okay.
Yeah. Did she flap her?
Right.
Did her card flap?
Well,
Did it flap on the lap?
Secure down, it would be okay. Yes. Okay. All right. I'm getting that a flap is a flap and just put it down, girl. All right. I just need another piece of paper, another piece of scrap. Like, look, this is so old. It's like, come on. There must be another piece of pattern paper in there.
I think that was back in the day I even used to go to convention. I think that was one of them. That's old.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Look at all these great pieces. Wow. Maybe I should use this.
Yeah, it's really pretty, actually.
Looks like I liked it. Looks like I liked it at
You
one
have
point.
plenty of it? This is such a weird card.
Oh, I have some paper that I like to hoard. I don't know why.
Well, we talked.
Looks like it was one of them.
Yeah. Well, you kind of get attached to some of them, but it's nice when they get their purpose.
Okay. All right. Yellow. Yellow it is. Let's put yellow back here. Okay.
I'm just having a time here. Now, Tim, what would Tim do? Let's WWTD. What would Tim do? Vicki Logan, are you still here? You know all about Tim. What would he do? You met him. You should know. You met him, so you can probably do this. Yeah. Ages ago, I think, but still.
Okay, we'll do that. People are probably thinking, what is she doing? I have no idea, guys. We're just gonna
Heather's laughing, so that's okay. You laugh at this. It's just fine. We gotta keep laughing too.
It's all good. So let's see here. I'm going to square this up a little bit.
That's a card with a flap.
And we are going to... see, now it fits a little better.
Yep, she's still here. So,
we'll-
Vicky, how would Tim make this more Timified? Splatter, buttons,
do this
gears.
instead.
I don't have any gears. Just throw everything on it. Yeah, I'm being a little parsimonious, aren't I? Not just putting it all out there. However, I do have a Xerox copy somewhere on the floor. I saw it of an old photo. I just saw it. Did I pick it up? Surely not. Oh, I also have some of his, a little bit of paper from him. I could maybe put something on. Oh, there's my favorite stylus. I found it on the floor. I was looking for it last night. The floor is nothing but a large shelf. That's how I feel.
Okay.
And I don't know. Darn, if I had that little picture, I could color it a little bit and stick it on. Oh.
Yeah, I'm making it hard on myself because I usually
Yeah.
don't work with yellow. And I'm bringing out yellows, and now I'm looking for an embossing folder with flowers.
Oh yeah,
Just
you're
to, you know.
you're bringing
I'm making
when
it
you're
hard on
not
myself.
used to something that makes it really hard, but it's really good for your thinker. Do you remember
I think
these?
so.
Do you remember these?
What are they?
The acrylic.
Oh, yes.
Close my heart. Used to make the catalogs. All the stamps were 50% smaller in the catalogs, so you had to put stuff like this to figure out what size they really were. It was the old days. It's real old. So if I'm making this, oh yeah, it's time for it to find its purpose. We'll just use that as part of the stinking card. Maybe I can put a big hooray across there or something and really make it fairly strange.
Okay.
Ooh, there's a
this
candy
going
bar.
on now. And then I'll
Always
do
put
a little.
candy bar on it.
And then she's going to need some yellow and the dog.
Look, I found a
we
little piece of
sort
washi
have
tape.
something.
You getting it together? Oh yeah.
Sort of, kind of. I'm not sure what we're doing, but hey,
You know?
it'll work. You know, sometimes it needs to sit on your desk overnight. And,
Yes, it
the
does.
crafting fairies come and they just make it pretty.
They do. I knew
They
a
do
lady
make it
here
pretty.
in town, and she would she said she used to put it on her bedside table and have it sleep by her. And then she would have
And then it would look.
some epiphany. Is this
There we
going to
go.
dry?
See if I can. Is that going to work? Oh gosh, no.
It's not going to dry. But you know, I could blot
it's not
it.
gonna
There we go. And let it go ahead and smear. It's okay. Oh my gosh! Look what happened! Look what time it is! It's giveaway time! Hey! Well, I think we have a prize in mind, do we not? Yay! Yay! Okay, hang on. Yay! We have changed. If you've been here for a while, we used to do a spin for the prizes which were handmade cards with an itty bitty gift. And now we have decided we have too many people to do that spin, and we were getting confused with the numbers. So we're giving back to the people that give us submissions, and we have on the submission board right there all the people that sent in a card from last week. So when we are ready, we can spin, and then we can tell. Well, then we could have her tell what they won. When she, or do you want to do it now? Oh, you do have her on the screen. Miss Julie, let me get my spoon of fun for this. Miss Julie, can you tell us what the prize is in this giveaway?
Did you want to see my face or just want to see the prize?
We're going to see the prize.
Okay.
That way you don't have to worry about...
We have two. So we
have two.
Yes, we have two. So we have this really pretty stamp set, and I picked this one because I think it's really good for cards.
It is. I don't think I've ever seen that. That's really pretty.
It's really pretty. And then number 2 is another one that's really good for cards.
I'll tell you, I had that one, and that little candle, I erased the bottom line on it, and I stamped it twice so that the candle was burning at both ends. and said, you need a break. Your candle is burning at both ends.
That is a good thing.
Do we want to spin twice or you want one? Julie, we're going to let you have the choice. Do you want us to spin the wheel twice? Or do you just want one person to win 2 fabulous stamps?
Well, I think there's so many good cards. I think we need to have 2 winners.
Anybody into 2 winners today? Yeah, I think that's very, very nice. These are going to be Canada or the United States winners because it gets a little costly for our friends to send them, and they're already giving us lovely things. So if we get an international, I will be happy to send one of my original handmade cards with an itty-bitty gift, which is still fun. I try to make it fun. So, all right, shall we? Let's go. Which one do you want to do first?
This one.
Okay. Good luck. 3, 2, 1. Spin. Good luck, everyone. Thank you for sending in your cards. They were inspiring. Tick, 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 tick. And thank you, Julie, for giving prizes this week. So,
welcome.
Melissa Miller. Melissa Miller, are you here? Did you see that? You won with that pretty pink and white card that you sent in. Yay! Just DM me your address and I'll send it to Julie. I'm going to cough. Thank you. I coughed like a champ. 3, 2, 1, spin! Oh, sorry, Bitty Penny. Oh, here it goes, here it goes. Oh, tick, tick, tick. Oh, went by Melissa. Oh, oh! Larissa. We have Melissa and Larissa. Larissa Woolley, you win the candle that can be burned at both ends. Yay! I'm glad. That's so cool. I love this. I love this. Now,
do you want to go for another one?
What?
Because there is another French saying that says jamais 203.
That doesn't sound like shut up, you fat cow. So I know she didn't say that.
I'm gonna let me go look at my stash. Let's bring one more.
How fun is this? I love that's so wonderful.
Let's bring
and remember,
one more.
this is the show. This is the show that you're going to earn the right to be on that wheel next week with the card with the flap. Spring colors.
What do you think of this one?
Dog. And that last thing, I don't remember. Oh, that's really cute with the camera.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You guys would like to win that, wouldn't you? Oh, yeah. Who wouldn't like that? A camera for cards or for scrapbooks, tags, anything. You could just stop by for a selfie.
Yeah, happy,
nice.
Good, something about today.
Oh,
there you go.
I like it. I like it.
Have Julie come.
Julie, count him down, girl. In French.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Spin! Thank you. You do that really well.
You know what? It gave me enough distraction to think of my card. And this is not it. I have another idea.
Anna Miller!
We'll see you tomorrow.
You're going to stay local. She's a Canada girl. Yay!
Awesome.
Anna! She had the cute gnome card this week.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, cool. Well, thank you, everybody, for sending in cards so that you could be on the big board. It's like, let's make a deal. And so that you could be on the... We should name that thing. The big board of names. The big cardboard. I don't know. Cardboard. We have some great guests coming up. Christine Bertram is next week. She is a hoot and a holler. I'm going to have to take some Geritol. Karen Boyce, the voice, will be after her on March 19th. We hope that she'll do a little singing with us. Katie Taylor will be back. Hopefully her electricity and water and everything will be all great. Texas won't have another ice storm. Jay Mamami after that. Katie Taylor and Jay Mamami are both on the same creative design team as Julie is. And then good old Crafty Al's going to be back, and you know we always have a good time with her. So don't schedule anything on Friday nights. And if you do schedule something on Friday nights, we do this premiere on YouTube at noon Central Time on Saturday. And that's when we say the same thing, and it's not easy to remember the same things to say it twice. But we do it again, and we have a live chat, so if you did miss it, it's kind of a fun way to catch up. And I'm usually there, and sometimes others too. So, all right, well, it's just going to be fun. Next week is our first anniversary show, so there will be some special things going on, and we do have a lot of prizes. Julie was going to donate to that show, and I said, why don't we just do your show? And I think it's fun to stretch it out a little bit. So I'm real glad about that. But I did put a list on this Facebook page of all the wonderful, wonderful prizes that have been donated. So you'll be able to see. I think there's 9 biggies, and they're all big. I mean, they're just big. So everybody's been very, 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 very kind to us and supportive, and we really appreciate our audience and our guest crafters a lot. So, all right, how's the card business going, girl?
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
I just went into a completely different direction, but I don't think it'll be ready, but I will have it this way.
You got to use one of your backgrounds.
Yes.
Good.
Who's just taunting me? So this is going to be on the inside, and then this is going to be there's going to be a flap on it.
There you go.
So this is going to be like this. And I just want to take some time to color her in.
Yes, I kind of want to take some time to throw this one away. But, oh, Anna Miller, I'm glad yes, Anna Miller says, thanks for spinning again. Wheel of Fortune, that's right. It's all good. It's all just so much fun. It's just like cherry on the top to give away cool prizes. So, yeah, very good. Love it. Chelsea Ray, thank you for the big congratulations out there. Okay. Yep, I think we've kind of run out of our, I don't know what I'm going to do. But this week, by the way, the blog will probably not be out till Tuesday, as I anticipate the submissions being quite overwhelming. So, which is a good thing. It is a good thing. So it will probably be out Tuesday because I upload them individually. And it just takes me a while. So, yeah, if it comes out on Monday, I'd be surprised. But that's fair warning. How do we submit the cards? You go to craftroulette.live. Oh, here we go. You go to craftroulette.live. There is a submission form. You'll see the little submit here or something like that. And you have 48 hours. If you don't see it, it's in the menu. Oh, if you don't, you have a microphone, don't you? It's not on. If you don't see it, it's in the menu. So there you go. So you go there, you have 48 hours. The submission board closes at 11:59 p.m. Sunday night Central Time. And we'll have it in the comments too, because we always do. It's hard to not find us. But if you do, just leave a comment. Somebody will tell you. Because we've got a whole army full of great supporters here. Love it. Love it so much. But yep. And then you will be on the cardboard. I kind of like that. Cardboard of names. The name of card. And next week. And we will find out who's going to win all those wonderful things. So join us. But you can only send in one. And that was the other reason I thought on Tuesday there might be some late Sunday kind of things coming in. And I knew Monday I wouldn't have time. So we'll see. We'll see if it may happen. Julie, we're going to have you flip your camera up and then we will talk to you. You said you had some thoughts for me about creativity. You told me It's starting to feel like a Friday night, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. So what's your plan when you run out of creativity? Oh, she's not on yet. Oh, never mind.
Is she ready?
Are you ready? I'm looking at her right there. I can see her. He can't see you, but I can see you as just like you're next door.
You have to tell me.
It's like, okay,
She's ready.
As ready as I'll ever be. There you go.
See, we have built-in bloopers. Who needs a blooper reel when you've got this? Yes, you had some thoughts about creativity and Friday nights and how you plow past it. No, I don't know what it was about, but what is it about? What are your thoughts?
Oh, I think you were saying you were speaking with Carrie and what was like kind of stopping you from being creative.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And sometimes colors, like yellow. Sometimes colors will kind of stump you.
Yeah.
And then and sometimes you can work through them, and sometimes it's okay to abandon them. I changed them. They're going to be different.
That's a good point. And it plays into the conversation that we have had this evening about having colors be an emotional response. And so if you do get some colors, I mean, I've seen pattern paper and I just go, whoa. That's not working for me.
Pattern paper can have a strong emotional.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how we get emotionally attached to paper. Like that is so funny to me. Oh my God.
Yes. I wonder
cut this piece of paper.
I wonder what the term would be. Paper file.
Not sure.
Or I don't know.
Maybe.
We can make something up. It's just as good as the next word. So, well, I think you're right though, because if you do get stumped, and it may be the color's fault, and you can step back and change the color, or you can also change color on a paper by using some ink on it. Or some paint,
and it's also,
and tone it down.
Exactly.
Sometimes that's all it needs.
And it depends. If you're doing scrapbooking, definitely take the color inspiration from your photos.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you get stumped, and then you just look at the photo, and then you just let the photo speak for itself and kind of get the colors from that.
Yeah.
When it's a card, I don't know. Like, I know that definitely with the creative design team, I've worked outside of my comfort zone, and I've done different things that I would not have done. And here, even more. And it's good. No, it's a good thing. It really is a good thing. And I think people just need to go with it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I know that we do process videos, me and the girls, and they're processed. I'm not going to let you watch me struggle with a piece of paper for 5 minutes. I'm going to cut that out and go to the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, we just want to keep our content watch-worthy. Is that what we call it?
Yeah, yeah.
So sometimes you have to skip through it, but I think it's nice that when we get together, you and I here, it's like, you know what? This is real. This is real scrapbooking, and we just are paper crafting, and we just go for it.
Yeah, yeah.
The wheel was a little tough tonight, but it's okay.
It was a little tricky.
I would have never, ever made this little cute doggy card. So there you go.
Let me see it one more time, please.
The little cute doggy card. This one.
So cute.
Pretty cute.
I love it
And
very
it's
much.
like,
It's got a flap.
it's got a flap.
You didn't know you could make a card with a flap with a dog in spring colors. And what's that last one? And a book page.
And a book
Yeah.
page or stamping around.
Yeah.
So no, it was good. It was
Surprise!
definitely good. And you know what? Sometimes keep it simple. Like this is probably, I tend to go on the very elaborate cards when I sit down and I have the chance to kind of get lost into it.
And you do a beautiful job
but-
on those.
And then these ones here, like they just come out sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I
And
went
it's
a little.
okay to get
I
lost
think
in your
that's
craft.
probably. I went a little difficult, and so that's that's okay. It's okay. It just is. It's how it goes. I'm not going to quit paper crafting because I'm not in love with this card. It's not going to happen. I'm not in love with this card. It's okay. It's weird, but it may be a little bit different by the time it's. Like I might even just, I don't know. There's something about it that's not giving me love. But
And
it's
you know
okay.
what? Don't force it.
Nope, I
That's
might
the
like
other
it better
thing. And
tomorrow.
Creativity, sometimes if you really have to force it, like that first card I was trying to do with this flap, it was not working.
Mm-hmm. Abandoned
Sometimes
ship.
you walk away, abandon ship, come back, and if you come back and it's still not great, move on to something else.
Yeah.
It's like a 4x5 piece of paper.
Yes. Yeah, there's a pretty good chance that I might rip this piece off and use it in a different way. But, and I don't know. I'll have to review be re-inspired by Tim tonight, maybe. And then, maybe, anyway. I think you did a great job. I really, I really like that you pulled out your little doggies and you had your options and you figured it out. And I thought you did a great job of pulling the components together to make a really just spot on easy card.
This one is easy, yes.
Doesn't have to be out of a home run, bases loaded, grand slam. Doesn't have to be a grand slam to get a point. I mean, you can get on first base or bunt or walk and walk somebody in.
I think I got a bunt and a walk on this one.
But it worked. You got the point. You got the run. You got the run. So, all right. Well, thank you guys for all joining us tonight. Gosh, you've been a great crowd. I'm going to be excited to look at your comments tomorrow when I get up and drinking coffee and seeing how nice everybody is. What a pleasant group you are. I love that. It is time, Miss Julie.
Yes. Oh.
One for our noggin and one for you. Thank you,
One for the
guys.
group.
Y'all stay safe. We will see you next week for our first anniversary. Get your submissions in. Thank you, Julie. Appreciate you a whole lot. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Stephen.
Hi, thank you for tuning in to Craft Roulette. I just wanted to take this opportunity to tell you about my other project, Fun University. Fun U is my online papercraft art school geared toward those who like to create. I'm live for 15 plus hours a month in our digital classroom. All lessons are recorded and archived in our library. Each lesson is paired with extensive documentation, extra examples, digital guides built on our own unique guide system, student galleries, and more. We have a unique think outside the kit approach to card making, scrapbooking, and miscellaneous papercraft art. We are perfect for the crafter who embraces the creative process and wants to thrive in the medium of their self-expression. Check us out at fununiversity.com. The first month of classes is always free.